What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Today we'll be talking about what my strategy is gonna be for the next few weeks.
Gravy make a splash like Pippin. Shit, that's nothing. Splash. Everybody.
This is actually a really good video for those of you that are wanting to do a competition, particularly men's physique, but you can apply this for bodybuilding, for classic physique. So let's get to the video. I want to say 9 weeks, but I kind of delayed the video a little bit. So I'm gonna say this is the 9th week, and then you guys will get the first, or I guess the last week, like a day before the show. Anyway, so what is this video going to be about? So we are going to be talking about my diet, what it's going to look like. So most of it is going to happen here, by the way. So sit back, relax. If you're doing cardio, please do me a favor, bump up the level to just one more, even if it's by 0.1. Push yourself a little harder. Build in, don't stop. Anyways, diet, what my workouts are looking like, what I have to do to actually sign up for the show. Okay guys, so I actually made notes. Okay, so let's talk about the diet. Okay, so I'm not gonna be going over exactly what meals I eat, but I'm gonna give you the recipe that I use. Oh, by the way, I don't prep myself. I do work with a coach because I think every great athlete needs a coach. Ever since I started competing, I've been with a coach, with the same coach. His name is Chris Villa. You guys want to hit him up. Anyways, so the diet, it's pretty simple. 6 meals a day, a post-workout shake, which is 6 meals, a shake, 3 meals with carbs, healthy fats, 3 meals without carbs, still keep on healthy fats. All meals have lean protein sources, like whether that's chicken breast, lean ground turkey, egg whites, that kind of stuff. As far as the macros go, we are starting at about 2,943 calories. Proteins right about 296, carbs 223, fats 110. So for those of you interested, also fiber is very important, 30 grams in there. And then sugar, about 29 grams. I just like to personally I like to keep track of like the sugars and the carbs. Even for all my clients, I always keep track of sugars and fibers, just to keep them aware. Right now the goal is to sort of maintain my weight, trying to build some sort of muscle. And the real hardcore cut starts in about, I want to say 2 weeks, 3 weeks. At the moment, I'm right at 183 pounds. Goal for stage weight, I am not sure. It's gonna depend on how I look. I'm hoping like maybe 185. I'm sorry, not 185, 175. Between 175, 180, anywhere around that. Depending on how I look, I will step on stage with that. I never my goal is not a certain weight per se. I like to keep track of my weight because I think it's a useful tool. You should not be relying on the weight though. Just because you competed at a certain weight on one competition doesn't mean you're gonna be weighing the same exact weight at your next competition. You should have grown in between shows. But anyways, so for the workouts, we are working out 6 days a week. We're currently following a push-pull leg split, and so push-pull legs, repeat, rest. I'm also doing cardio 4 times a week right now at about 45 minutes. If it's fasted, is in the morning, like 45 minutes, but if it's post-workout, I'll do 30 minutes. And another thing, I also tend to work out twice a day. That is changing now depending on how I feel. After my last show, I just refused to get on another cardio machine after my last prep for like 6 weeks. So I decided to just work out twice a day, and I was able to maintain relatively lean. I didn't like rebound hard or anything. So which is why I'm able to compete just about 10 weeks out, because my last show was about 6 weeks ago or so. Yeah. In between preps. So like I finished one show, I waited 6 weeks. I was like, you know what the hell, I want to do this show. So I started prepping kind of late, 10 weeks out. But we're in our way, to be honest. Okay. Anyways, this is a long video. I tend to rant a lot, and this is why I made notes. You see? notes. I have horrible handwriting. But anyways, okay. What the hell was I talking about? Okay. For the second workout of the day, if I feel good, and it's either between abs, shoulders, triceps, and calves. So yeah, calves are important. I won't be doing a full-on shoulder workout, for example, but I will be hitting it. Like if I don't feel tight at all and I feel good and I'm energized, then I will do like maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 exercises for shoulders, maybe triceps, abs, maybe calves. I'm trying to grow these. One day they'll grow. So that is for the workout part. The cardio might increase later on, but I'll keep you guys updated. So for now, we're going into how to actually sign up for the show. So how to actually do a men's physique show. I broke it down into 4 steps. Now this is how to actually do it. This isn't me telling you what you should be doing. For that, it would be a whole different video and it would take way too long to make something like that. So work with someone if it's your first time. That's what I recommend. Or if you've done this before, then you obviously know what to do. Then so first things first, how to actually compete for a show. First you gotta, if it's in the NPC, there's different federations out there. I'm not sure about the other ones. This one's the NPC. This is the one I compete in because I want to get to the Olympia eventually. So first, sign up for the NPC. What is the NPC? The NPC is the National Physique Committee, if I'm not mistaken. It's the amateur federation before you go into the big boys league, which is the IFBB. So in the NPC, you do need a 1-year membership, which is $125 at the recording of this video. This is December 31st, 2017, and that would last you for a whole year. And during that whole year, you can compete in as many NPC shows as you want. So that's a plus, but I don't know how often you will be competing because it gets pricey if you add everything up. Anyways, now number 2, sign up for the actual show. Now this brings me into what are you competing in. So you have a few options to compete in. So you can compete in novice, which is anyone that hasn't placed top 2, I believe, in shows. So you have that option, novice. Then you have juniors, which is between the ages of 20 to 23 years old. Then you have teenagers, which is below 20, I believe. Then you have open, which is pretty much anyone can go into and you'll be competing against those. So you have 4 options right there. What I suggest is competing at least 2 if you can, because you want the judges to see you more than once. So you like stand out a little bit more. Plus, like preparing for a show is not easy. Like it's hard work. So you only get a few seconds up on stage, literally like 15 seconds, if that. So like doing 2 classes just gives you more time, and you sort of savor the experience a little bit better, in my opinion. So yeah, and usually price for each class, it varies by show. I've seen them about $90 per class. I've seen them $100 per class. So that's usually the range. It might be a little bit more in some, but don't quote me on that one. All right. So number 3, it's book your hotel, your tanning, your plane ticket if you're traveling far. If you're lucky enough to have a show around you, all you really need to worry about is the tanning. Each show has their own tan company that they use. Sometimes is like, I know for NPC in the East Coast, NPC uses Sunrays Tans, I believe it was. Then is a Pro Tan as well. But I suggest doing that, to be honest. Sign up with the shows, their tanning people. If you want to do it yourself, you can go ahead. For example, for me, I was doing 2 classes, right? I went 1 and they kept us out there posing for a while. Usually they have a hard time deciding who's like in like first place, second place, third place. They will keep you up there longer and just so they can see you. But when you're up there, you're flexing, and that's hard. Like flexing for long, like try flexing for 30 seconds, that hurts. Now try holding a pose for 60 seconds, now 5 minutes, now 10 minutes. I was sweating like crazy. So the tanning was coming off a little bit. So I got really lucky because as soon as one class was over, I was able to go backstage. They like patched me up, they dried me up a little bit, and I was ready to go for the next class. So that's a plus. That's for the tanning. Number 4, board shorts. Yeah, I only came up with 4. Really the simplest ones. Other than that, like, you just have to get in shape. Alright, so number 4, board shorts. I got mine from the Hurley store online. It's usually a pretty good one. I have a few already. I may be buying more for this one, I'm not sure. But Amazon is also another good one. But definitely buy them in advance. Don't wait until the last week, because you're gonna be like, if they don't get to you on time, you're gonna be pissed, you're gonna be stressed out. And on top of like the last week usually sucks because you're at the lowest amount of calories, you're doing the most amount of cardio. You don't want any more stress in your life. Get rid of that like way before. So like 6 weeks in advance, get your board shorts. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the few tips that I had on how to do a show. This video is about 17 minutes. Okay, it is New Year's Eve and I have to head out, so I will finish this video here. If you guys know someone that may need to see something like this, if they're planning to do a show, if you're planning to do a show and you like the video, if it helped you out, give me a like below. It's gonna help me out. I am just starting out the channel. I'm still figuring things out, so I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe for future videos, like the video if you liked it. Other than that, I will keep you guys updated with the next vlog. Hopefully I'm gonna be like up and about a little bit more, and a workout video. Alright guys, I will see you on the next one.
Gravy make it splash like Pippin. Shit, that's nothing. Splash. Everybody.